Welcome to Venus Kids Corner, our little learning place. Tonight, I want to tell you a true story. A story about a boy, a giant, and a kind of courage that doesn't roar but whispers. Are you ready? Long ago, two armies stood still. One on this hill, one on that hill. And in between, the valley echoed with a loud voice. It belonged to Goliath, a giant. He was taller than any tree David had seen. He wore armor that clanged like thunder, and each day he shouted, "Who will fight me?" No one answered, not even the king. Let me ask you, little one, have you ever faced something that felt too big? Like a problem or a worry or something that made your heart feel small? Now there was a boy named David. He wasn't a soldier. He didn't carry a sword. He watched sheep and played songs to help them sleep. One day, he brought lunch to his brothers at the camp. But when he heard Goliath shout, his heart said, "This isn't right. Why are we afraid? Isn't God with us? What do you think, child?" Was David too small to help, or was he just the size God needed? People laughed. "You're just a boy," they said. But David remembered the time a lion came for his sheep, and he protected them. The time a bear growled, and God gave him courage. So he looked at the king and said, "God helped me before, and he'll help me now." David stepped into the valley. No armor, no sword, just a sling and 5 small stones. The giant laughed. "You," he roared, "you are no warrior." David stood still and said softly, "You come with a sword, but I come in the name of the Lord." What would you say if you were David? Would you run? Or would you trust? He reached into his pouch, pulled out 1 stone, spun it in the sling, and let it go. Thump, right between the giant's eyes. Goliath fell. Down, down. The valley grew quiet. Then joy. God had won the battle through a boy. So my starlights, this story should teach you something. Yeah, I want you to remember something. You don't have to be big to be brave. You don't need to shout to be strong. You don't even need a sword. You just need to trust God and step forward when it matters. Because with faith, even the biggest giants can fall. Have you ever felt too small? Like David, you are never alone, and your heart might be braver than you think. Good night, little warrior. Good night to your small hands and your giant faith. From Venus Kids Corner.